Hello everyone, welcome to Module 4. So you are getting closer and closer to the end of your course. You've done so much work and you've done a fantastic job. I appreciate all of your work and your effort. So as we look at our content page here, we're going to look at Module 4, which is Symbolism. Symbolism, symbols, and metaphors in the Call of the Wild. Let's try to get this folder open. There we go. And we're going to start by opening up our assignment document. Okay, so in Module 4, we will look at symbolism. Symbolism is defined as the use of symbols to represent ideas or qualities. Throughout the novel, Jack London places several items to represent certain major events in Buck's journey. It's up to the reader to find these pieces of symbolism and to interpret them. As you find these objects or places, make note of them and how they appeal to you and help you understand the story even better. So symbolism can be quite difficult. For example, symbolism can mean different things. It can be hard to spot sometimes. I read a story once, and at the beginning of the story, the girl was very sad and it was very rainy. And one of the questions was, what does the rain symbolize? And of course, the rain symbolized sadness. So it can be very obvious things like the rain, or it can be really simple things. And it can be also things that appear and then reappear throughout the story. So think about that as well. So at the end of this module, you should be able to define symbolism, okay? And you should be able to describe the role of symbolism and metaphors, what role they play in storytelling, and identify examples of symbolism in the Call of the Wild. You're going to read chapters 10 through 12 this week, and we have a video here on symbolism in literature that I think can probably explain and help you. Can be a visual representation of symbolism. And then here in Course Hero, they've done a fantastic job of actually finding examples of symbolism. So what I would do is I would write down some examples that you think, and then maybe take a look at this Course Hero document, because you want to try to get a chance yourself to find symbolism in the story, which is very important. It's harder to do, but it is important. You have, of course, 2 discussion posts. The first discussion post is going to be about symbolism. What symbolism or symbols have you found so far? The second discussion post is more about the story itself, the chapters, what's kind of brought up in those chapters. You have a quiz. Of course, continue with your vocabulary document. And then this week for your group project, make sure you have all of the slides you did last week. Make sure those are taken care of. And then this week, add your symbolism slide. Okay. Again, you can turn in your presentation just for feedback. Okay. I'm not going to give you all the answers, but I can kind of point you in the right direction. Make sure you're using your rubric, of course, to help you with that. Make sure not just one person's doing all the work as well, and make sure we're divvying out the work evenly and fairly. Okay. Here is all of your assignments, your discussion posts, your quiz, and then your final project instructions, which are not that different than last week's instructions. Okay, so we are 1 week closer, and make sure that you're really working on that project. I know it's a lot with the project added on top of that, but I have every bit of faith in you that you can get it done. Have a blessed week, and best wishes on all your work this week.